What is up, y'all? Let's just do a vlog. I haven't done a vlog in a minute. It's come to my attention that this entrepreneurial journey, it gets easier, bro. I don't even know how else to describe it, but the more money you make, it just gets easier. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it. Any entrepreneur that ever says more money, more problems, you're a bot. More money is less problems. Why? Because if there's ever an issue, I just throw money at it. More money is less problem. Why? Because I just delegate everything. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why people say more money, more problems is because you're not doing what you're meant to do then. You're not doing what you want to do. If you say more money, more problems, maybe you're not supposed to be an entrepreneur then. You ever thought about that? The truest form of entrepreneurship is at every level. 100 million, 500 million, 500 fucking 5 billion, 500 billion, 1 trillion, $5 trillion, $10 trillion, $20 trillion, $100 trillion, $500 trillion, $1 quadrillion. At every level, if you are a true entrepreneur, I'm not saying you chose entrepreneurship because you care about other people's opinions and you want to put a business in their face. I'm not talking about you want to be an entrepreneur so that way you can, whatever. I'm saying the truest form of entrepreneurship where you are literally, every waking moment, you always just want to trade value. The truest form of entrepreneurship, the more and more money you make, nothing changes. Because it's a character trait. Let me explain it to you guys like this, okay? So me, in my entrepreneurial endeavor, I invest all of my money immediately. Any money that I ever get, I immediately spend on making more money. I never save money. My fucking bank account is literally always almost empty. Because as soon as I get money from anywhere, any client, whatever, if I sell something and I get a quick buck, whatever the case may be, as soon as I get money, I spend it literally almost immediately. Why? Because energy moves fast. So the faster you spend your energy, because money's energy, right? The faster you spend your money, the faster you're going to make more money. The faster you expenditure your energy, the more energy that's going to reciprocate towards you. It's the law of reciprocation. So, because of the ether, rather than thinking, I need to do X, Y, and Z to get out of here, what you need to realize is within the ether, it is the inputs that you're putting towards your success. Just like bodybuilding. I'm not doing 100 reps of one exercise so that the next morning I have gains. I'm doing 100 reps so that into the ether of the input, it's the input. Whenever I do handstand push-ups, I don't give a fuck if I don't see gains. All I care about is the input. Why? Because I know in 30 days, my muscular development is going to grow and change. This is why you guys need to understand that entrepreneurship is the highest form of personal development. Here is the biggest crutch and the biggest fucking loophole that no one understands except for me. So I'm spreading this message to everyone. As an entrepreneur, as you scale, life gets easier. As you are an entrepreneur, all you have to do is be alive. All you have to do is be. And life gets easier by default. As an entrepreneur, you focus literally on yourself so fucking hard that when opportunity arises, it feels like nothing. This is the power of manifestation, okay? And a perfect example is hedonic adaptation. Now, what's so fucked, but it is a perfect example, okay? Hedonic adaptation. And I'm going to explain this to everyone in a way that makes sense. In the beginning, you could not do the ABCs. Now, ABCs is in your DNA. Everyone can speak English. Before, you didn't know what addition, subtraction, multiplication, division were. Now you can do those things in your DNA, in your sleep. It's easy for you now. So with entrepreneurship, it's the exact same thing. This is the loophole that no one explains, but I am explaining it to all of y'all. Entrepreneurship is the exact same thing as reps. So for beatboxing, Collapse is the number one top GBB level beatboxers in the world. Collapse beatbox, look him up. What he talks about is for finding a sound for beatbox, you need to find the sweet spot for beatboxing. Then you just practice that sound and you integrate it into your beats. This is exactly how it is in entrepreneurship. You find the sweet spot, and the sweet spot is called flow state. This is how multi-billionaires make money and then consistently make money. There's a difference of someone getting rich by luck and then the next day they're poor versus an entrepreneur where that this has become their literal life essence of trading value. This is where I'm at. Everything that I do, if I can see an opportunity to exchange it into value, I will. Why? Because entrepreneurship chose the entrepreneur. The reason why some businesses fail is not because the business failed. It's because the entrepreneur, quote unquote, the business owner, quote unquote, gave up. Here's the crutch. Here's the loophole that no one understands, and I'm explaining it to y'all. In entrepreneurship, we don't even see failure. It's not even failure. As an entrepreneur, and every entrepreneur that's listening to this video, oh wait, no one watches my videos, so who the fuck cares, right? Every entrepreneur that's watching this video, oh wait, no one watches my videos, so who the fuck cares, right? Every entrepreneur that watches these videos, listen, y'all. You can feel it. Synchronicity is matching up. As an entrepreneur, okay, and if you really are truly an entrepreneur, what I'm about to say is going to ring in your RAS and fire all the synapses in your body. You don't even recognize failure. Entrepreneurs don't even recognize failure. Now, the thing is, y'all, I can't give you an example of a failure because I don't recognize failure. Entrepreneurs, we cannot give y'all examples of failures because we don't recognize failure. I cannot give any of y'all an example of a failure because entrepreneurs don't recognize failure. I cannot come up with an example of failure with y'all because I don't recognize failure. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, wait, you don't because you're not a true entrepreneur. You don't understand what I'm saying because you're not a true entrepreneur and these words are not firing in your RAS. Unless you are a true entrepreneur, these words are not going to register in your RAS. Entrepreneurs don't recognize failure. Entrepreneurs don't recognize failure. This is how fucking billionaires just keep going and don't stop. Entrepreneurs don't recognize failure. Entrepreneurs don't recognize failure. This is how millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires just keep going and don't stop because that isn't even in the realm of our existence. I don't even know what failure even means. Isn't fail something like a old Egyptian weapon or like an old medieval times weapon? It was called a flail. I know what a flail is. It's like where they have like a chain around a rod and you swing that ish. That's a flail. I don't know what a fail is. I know what frail means. Frail, like fragile. I know what that means. I never heard of the word fail before. What the fuck does that even mean? So, to all my entrepreneurs out there, to SLX, I'm talking to myself. This is the beatbox journey. I'm going to take over the world with beatbox. But that's the thing, though, is See, that's the thing. I'm not even a beatboxer. Motherfuckers, I'm not even a beatboxer. I'm a rapper, and it just so happens I can beatbox better than everyone else. Dude, oh my God. Okay. That epiphany made my brain go crazy because I'm going to win GBB. And the thing is, I don't identify myself as a beatboxer. I identify myself as a rapper. So it's like, number one best rap artist in the world, going to Coachella, going to the biggest venues in the world, Lollapalooza, Rolling Loud, performing in every country, in all 7 continents, even Antarctica, okay? Fucking there's thousands of countries. Every country I perform, okay? But the thing is, as the number one rapper and I win GBB, I'm not even a beatboxer. I'm just a rapper, and it so happens that I can beatbox better than everyone else. Ah! Ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa.